Good morning, everyone. You're watching the Business Portal, your gateway to business trends and opportunities. And I'm your host, Boom San Agustin, and you're on SME Forum. Last week and the week before, we tackled why or the reasons why we do business and what business is right for you. But there is always one standing problem when it comes to business: capital. How do we raise it? Now, according to several authors, we can raise it through many different means. And today we will discuss one of those means: sales. Just how important is sales not only in business, but in starting a business? So, to help us discuss our topic for today, I have invited two people who are well known in sales. And they probably built their entire companies on sales themselves. Let me introduce first. Let's go with our lady friend here. Okay, she is a real estate broker, and she's also an events. She also has an events company, and she does a lot of other things. I'll let her tell you that later. I'd like to greet Elaine Romero.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Elaine Romero. I'm a licensed real estate broker and an entrepreneur.
All right. And our second guest owns 83 events company, and I think other companies as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so let's all welcome Mr. Bong Tansyoco.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Bong Tansyoco. I'm from 83 Event Planning and Concept Incorporated.
And Alvin, is there a number that our guests can call?
Oh, yes, there is. If you have questions about our topic for today, send us your messages at 0922-859-0875. And please remember to indicate your name and location. And there's a special prize awaiting the best question of the day.
There is?
Yeah, there is a surprise.
Really? I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Who told you? Why did you know about this and I didn't?
I don't know. I just read it.
No, oh,
it's a
really?
surprise, yeah.
It's a surprise? Okay, so for the best question of the day, we're going to give you a surprise. Is it a surprise or should we tell them now? I mean, I'm wondering what it is.
We'll reveal it later, at the end of the show. Just keep
Bitin
sending your
naman.
questions.
Wag naman ganyan.
Yeah, that's how we do things. Yeah.
All right. All right. We have a
people.
surprise
Yeah.
gift for you. Okay? Care of whom?
One of our guests.
One of our guests
Yeah.
is which one? We will find out. Okay, so let's get to the topic at hand. Let's start with the ladies first. Would you like that?
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with Elaine. Elaine, could you tell us first what you do right now? I mean, of the many things you do.
I'm a licensed real estate broker, marketing several top developers in the Philippines. And I'm also an entrepreneur. I have a merchandising company.
You have a merchandising company. And you also have an events or
I also do wedding coordination
wedding coordination.
Yes.
Oh, I
with
see.
Redon Events Management.
So what don't you do?
Yeah. She's all over the place.
She's all over the place, right? How about Bong? Could you tell us what you're into right now?
Actually, right now, we are from the events company.
Yes.
The company is a full-service event management company. We are concentrated on corporate events. We do seminars, shows, and festival and conference all over the Philippines right now.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So let's see. So those are the things you do,
Yes.
right? Like you're into real estate and you're into more on the event side.
Yes.
And could you tell us what is unique about your industry? Let's say real estate. What is unique about it in terms of sales?
In terms of sales, in reality, this is the industry where you can earn unlimited income.
Oh, okay. You can earn unlimited income through
Yes.
here. Is there a big investment if you want to become a broker or something like that?
It's all you have to do is invest in yourself and networking.
Networking. Okay,
Yes.
so
You have to build your network.
you have to build your network, and it's more or less as easy as that.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, we should do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Unlimited
try, right?
income.
How about the 83? What's different about 83?
Actually, it's for me, I'm also the managing partner.
Uh-huh.
So one of the best factors is also the sales report every time.
Uh-huh.
Because as a managing director, also the president, we're also I'm looking the all operation, because all operation, the whole company based on the sales earning every month.
Okay.
So we do also every time we do sales, and then we do also marketing. I think partner sales and marketing is one of the best combination. So this is one of the important thing that we can do and develop every time. So I also I manage the sales every time and also the marketing.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Now, I'm just curious, how did both of you get started with your respective businesses?
Rin?
Yeah, Elaine.
During college days, or even as early as high schools, I've been into merchandising. I came from a family of entrepreneurs. So I was raised to be an entrepreneur at an early age. I do direct selling of retail goods, merchandise like clothing, or even food in the food business. And then during 2002, I've been in Roadrunner Network as traffic coordinator. I thought of, I need to earn more. That's why I ventured into realty, at first as part-time property consultant. Then eventually, I invested in myself and enrolled in real estate broker seminar.
So what you're saying is, you started off selling already.
Yes, at an early age.
At an early age, you were starting off selling, with not just selling, right?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And how about you, Bong? How did this start?
Actually, I start as selling in the form of the services.
Okay.
Because in our field, I'm not selling goods, so we're selling services.
Okay.
Number one, we sell our services to improve, to develop, and then to organize specific tasks or events. So there's a different thing about selling goods and then selling services, because in selling services you have to prove that you're something, you are the best, you're one of the best. So one part of raising capital through sales, we just introduce the company, who we are, and then what services are we going through, or what services we can introduce or develop for the client. Because in event management, usually we develop concept. We organize coordination, and then we organize a different task. So you have to prove to the client through sales that you're the best event coordinator or event management company to handle my events. So it's the skills that we're selling.
Okay. So I want to get into something a little deeper, because we always try to dig deeper here, right? Except for you, Alvin. Right. So, sales is highly personal. I believe. Do you believe that also?
Yes, I believe
Sales
that.
is highly personal. I mean, it's tailor fit to the individual. Now, I'd just like to ask you. Let's start with you, Bong.
Yes.
Bong, maybe our viewers don't know this, but Bong, you have a physical challenge, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. So he has one. What could you explain that physical challenge?
Actually, it's a polio, sir.
You had polio,
Yeah.
and your leg sort
It's
of.
smaller than the other side.
Okay. So it's pretty difficult to get around for you.
Yes.
Yeah. So how did you overcome that challenge, or did you use this challenge to your advantage?
Actually, there's one point that I usually challenge myself because of this disability. Actually, right now, I didn't think that I'm disabled right now, or disability. Because with this challenge, I increase my enthusiasm, I increase my attitude to develop something, to learn more, to do my best.
Okay.
So that's the thing that's my focus right now. I don't have any insecurities. I do my job. I do my work, and then the end of the day, I just be happy. And then whatever it comes, I just go with the flow.
That is a terrific answer. Now, I would like to throw the same question at Elaine. Being a woman in a highly volatile job, sales, how do you handle that?
As a real estate broker, you have to know your target market, and you have to be professional.
Okay.
referrals are very important in realty. So your clients or your investor will know you for your services that you provide to your
Oh,
clients.
okay. So you bank more on the service you
Services,
can provide.
quality services.
Right. Okay. That's very good. So you try to come out as more professional,
Yes.
so that this industry to gain respect also in the industry. Right. Very good. I admire both of you for raising up the challenge, but everybody is challenged by sales. Now, there's this one question. Maybe Alvin, you should ask that question because you told me to ask it, right? So you can ask it.
No, I've been
If you were
wondering-
to
yeah, if we were to start from scratch today, what would you do differently? Or how would you start your business today from scratch? Wow, they're in deep thought, all right?
Go on, go ahead.
Tough question, I know, but any one of you can go. Bong?
Actually, everyone right now, if you were just thinking of starting a business, the first thing that I suggest, you have to know the business itself, whether it's goods or services. And of course, you have the passion. You have to love it. You have to love the business that you're thinking of putting in. Because on the long run, if you don't know about the business, I believe the business will run in how many months.
Oh.
But if you have the passion, if you know the business already, you will move forward. You will, as the months that business is growing up, you also learning and growing up. So I think you have to learn the business and you have to love it, and you know about the product. You can make a research about this one before starting a business. That's one of the factors. You have to study the environment. You have to study the needs of the customer. So to start a business.
Oh, excellent advice.
okay.
Elaine.
For me, in order for you to start a business, you have to patronize and believe in your product, whether it is a property, a merchandise, or a service. So you have to believe in your product and services.
so
So that's very important.
wow. So it's passion.
Yes, it's passion.
It's passion. What role does passion play in sales, Elaine?
So in sales, if you're a sales person, whatever it is, whatever product it is, it may be a property,
Yeah.
a service, or an idea that you're selling to your investors or your clients, you have to be aggressive and passionate with what you do.
Okay. So,
So-
if you don't have passion, what happens? I mean, if you're just selling because they hired you to sell, and then suddenly you're just there selling.
Your investors will know about it. If your investors or your clients know that you're passionate about what you're doing, they sometimes investors buy the product or the services or a realty or a property because of your services that you offer and the passion that you dedicate to your job.
Oh, okay. Bong, do you share the same sentiment?
Yes, I believe what Elaine told. Because there's one, if you're selling and then you have the passion, it will come up the emotion. It will come up the physical aspect. You have to sell eye to eye contact. Because if the customer think that they're selling this item, but they cannot explain me what is this one. So I think the customer will not buy.
Oh.
But if you have the passion, you're the eagerness. Hi sir, good morning everyone. I'm Bong from the 82 Event. I like to promote our services. We're event management company doing our sourcing, production. So it's like you have the attitude, the well glow feeling of selling this product.
Wow, well glow. Well glow. That is a new word for us, folks. Well glow. We're talking about passion and how important it is in selling. Now, if you were to, if this was like a startup, and you don't know yet where, you know what business you want to get into, but you don't have the capital, how can sales help you, Bong? Paano ka matutulungan ng sales?
Number one, sales can help you by, of course, daily operation. From sales, you can get that your daily operation. From sales, you can hire some people to help you to do the business or to do certain job.
Okay, when you made sales already.
Yes, of course. In the same time, of course, your investment, you have to return also your investment. So, from sales also, that's the time that your company will grow and grow and grow until you reach your desired stage.
So sales is that important.
Yes, it's very important because I think all of the business right now, if there's no sales, I think they will close immediately.
Exactly. So, I mean, I'll try to rephrase my earlier question for you, Elaine. Paano kung wala kang pera ngayon? If you don't have money right now, you have a target business. Is selling something else, like let's say real estate. Ang target business mo magkaroon ng TV station, let's say. So, but you're selling real estate to raise money to earn to build a TV station. Is that possible?
Yes, one of the reasons I joined Realty is in order for me to earn unlimited income to expand my business, merchandising business.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's how I realized that there's unlimited income in Realty.
Oh, okay. So, does it help? So,
Yes,
you
it
started
helps.
with Realty before the merchandising.
No, I started in merchandising business before I joined Realty.
Ah.
My mentor in Realty was Mr. Edel Valle. He's the
Okay.
pioneer of Brittany before.
Yes.
He taught me when you're a good salesperson, you can sell anything, whether it be a product or a high-end condominium. So it's just the same. The sales process is still the same.
Okay.
So you have to just know your product and the services that you offer to your clients and customers.
Okay, so you're saying that you got into Realty to expand
And,
an
yes.
existing business.
To earn unlimited income.
Wow, that is just cool right there. Okay, Bong, how about you? Returning to the same question.
Raising capital through sales. This is the method of usually method of moving forward to the next level. It's like right now, if you're starting a business, so there's a lots of simple method or maybe proven, tried and tested marketing to have a sales. So, like in my experience, I started 3 years with a corporation right now. So I started earning sales through our capital by sending emails. We start with sending emails, and from that email, I introduced the company, what the service is all about.
Oh, okay. So what you mean is you start, just to clarify,
Yeah.
You started the company already and then you sold it, just like that, without much capital.
Yeah.
So it was zero capital or little capital, and then you started selling.
Actually, it's a learning investment for me. I thought coming to a business is simple as is. But when I enter the real world, the real world of the business, oh my God, this is different from what I learned from the high school or college life. Because this one you have to think every week, every month, because we rented our own place, and then you have some bills to pay, you have some stuff to help you to manage. So to improve our sales and capital, we do small events first. We do small events.
Okay.
We do some co-production events, and then from there, I try to raise some funds to produce our own events.
Oh.
So that's one strategy that we do, how to raise fund. Of course, right now it's very internet marketing. It's very good in selling our products and services. By joining networking community.
Okay.
Actually, in my experience, in our services, usually we close the deal not in an office hour time. Usually to do networking, to do attending some functions or events. That's the time that we learn to tap potential client.
Wow, fascinating. But we have to go on a break. But before that, we'll ask a hanging question, right? So the question is, most people do not like sales. Let's say I hear it from people. Ay, hindi ako marunong mag-sales, hindi ako marunong magbenta eh. what would you suggest, or what are your tips for these people?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
let's leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
It's going to be a hanging question. When we come back, they will be answering the question, how can you get around the difficulty of selling and the fear you have of selling? So, join us when we come back. I'm Boomson Agustin, and you're here with me on SME Forum in the Business Portal. And we left you a while ago with a hanging question. The question was, how do you get around the fear of sales? Dahil maraming tao na ayaw sa sales, sinasabi, naku, sales yan, nakakatakot. Pero sa isang negosyante, to a businessman, sales is very essential. So, how do you get around the fear of sales? So, let's start with Bong, please.
Yes, ako naman na ano ko yung takot ko in sales. The first thing, I believe on my product, on my services. Yun yung una-una eh. Kailangan you have to believe on the services and product that you're promoting. So that's the first thing that I do talaga. Naniwala talaga ako. At the same time, I create some experience. I create some memorable events. I create some function that I can tell them how successful they are, how memorable they are. So ito yung kasi services nga kami. So ito talaga yung naging baon ko pag pumunta ako sa client. Ma'am, sir, this is our portfolio. This is the events that we're doing. So kailangan talaga you have to believe in them. This one.
Oh, okay. So how about you, Ellen? How did you go around that fear of selling?
My formal training in realty was when I joined Concord's Marketing during college days. So I worked part-time selling Britannica Encyclopedia. So I was trained to talk to different people whom I don't really know. So cold calls,
As a
telemarketing
college student?
as a college
Wow.
student, part-time. So we were taught to talk to different people whom we don't know on the streets. So it's a training background for me. So when I ventured into realty, I already knew that I'm good in sales because I was able to sell Britannica. So this is something very expensive during year 1997. But in realty, you're selling a property. You know that your investors or your clients has a need for the property. So it's either an investment for them or they will live in the property that they're buying.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I was amazed at what you just said. You were in college.
Yeah.
You were selling. I mean, you were in college. You were studying, and you
Worked
started
part-time.
You sold part time. Now that is
Yes.
that is something I want to get into right now. Selling part time. Do you think that if you wanted to start a business but you couldn't let go of the job you had right now, would it still be advisable to sell part time?
Yes, I think it is a good idea to sell part-time. At this stage, you will learn the experience of selling. You will learn the experience of do and don'ts on selling. And this is the time that you will practice your skills.
Selling.
And the same time, you will learn from this experience.
Okay. So for you, it's good to go part time selling because it's already something you will learn.
Yes,
and
it's a
something-
learning tool already.
Yes, and it's already something that will help you go over the hump
Yes.
of or the fear of selling. In your, how about in making money already while you're still working, making money for let's say a small business? Is that okay, Elaine?
Yes, before I joined realty, I was working with Roadrunner as traffic coordinator.
Okay.
So I applied in Peak Properties, a subsidiary of Crown Asia. At first, I was hesitant to join the realty industry full-time because I have no background in sales, per se, or definitely in realty. My background is in post-production.
Okay.
So, but my mentor, Ed Del Valle, told me, you're a good salesperson. You can sell anything because you were able to sell clothes or encyclopedia. This is just a different product. You just have to know what you are selling and what services and what is your edge to your competitors.
Okay, that's very good. Let's go first before we we'll try to get the tip box in early, folks. Before we get the tip box in, I just want to go deeper into your line of business. Okay, you said that you were doing some merchandising.
Yes.
Could you explain a little bit about that merchandising business of yours?
Okay. I started into merchandising business when I was in high school. So my
Even earlier,
as-
okay.
actually grade school.
Grade
Because
school,
I came
okay.
from a family of entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So we have, my tita has a sari-sari store. So at an early age, we were taught how to be an entrepreneur. So we were taught how to deal with different people selling goods. So when I was in high school, my dad invested in me. He gave me a capital for my towel business.
Towels.
Towels, the embroidered towels with names and bags. So that was during high school days. I sold to all my classmates.
Okay,
So,
very good.
So at an early age, my dad would give me the capital. When I was about to remit the profit of the towel business, he would give me all the capital and the profit. So he did not tell me that, oh, I will give you everything as long as you remit all the profit.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Kids, I know you're watching. Listen to her. Okay, listen to her. That's the way to do it. Okay, so you have this passion really for your merchandising business, and it's like since elementary days.
Yes.
And you've been selling that, huh? Okay, now let's go to Bong. Can tell me what you're doing now with AT. Are there any events that are coming up?
Yes, we have an event upcoming on September 25 at SMX Convention Center. It's the Mr. Francis Kong event. It's Keep Moving, Reaching Out for Success. It's a seminar. It's a call to personal leadership.
Oh, so you're having Francis Kong speak on
Yes.
September 25.
Yes.
Where's this going to be?
It's an SMX Convention Center.
SMX. Wow, I like that place.
Yeah.
We went there. It was really.
Yeah,
Why are you
and-
looking at me?
And Francis Kong is an amazing speaker. I've heard him 5, 7 to 6 times. He amazes me every single time.
You said something about a giveaway, right?
Yes, exactly, which leads me to my point. I'd like to remind you all to call or send in your questions, and the best question will receive, courtesy of Bong,
It's a gold seat section of the
gold.
event. Yeah.
Okay.
Gold seat section. Can you explain what's a gold
Yeah.
seat section?
This is in front of the stage.
Wow. Okay.
You'll be right in front of
the-
Francis Kong.
Yes.
Whoa.
Okay. Wow. You can
Wait. Why are we not getting this? Why is the caller getting this?
The viewers are more important than the host. Actually, I believe so. So send in your questions. It's right here. The number's right here, right? Send
it's
them
under-
over. All right. Send them over.
0922.
Yeah.
You see that right
Yep.
here? All right. Okay. So now let's see if we can maybe go to our tip box right now. We have a few tips right now on how to sell. Well, especially when you are not yet an entrepreneur, when you are still trying to make money. Okay, so here are our tips on raising capital, okay, through sales. Now, here's the first slide. Can we go to the first slide? It says here first, research. How important is research, guys? Elaine, how important is research?
It's very important. Research is very important. You have to know, let's say in realty, you have to know who your competitors. You have to know who are your target market. If you're selling a condominium, you have to know that your investors really wanted to invest a condominium, not a house and lot property. So you have to know all the needs and the requirements of your buyer.
Okay, I think the next one in the slide is starting immediately. So Bong, do you believe in that? I mean, starting immediately.
Yeah, I think I believe on that you have to start immediately, because I remember what I said before. It's a learning tool. It's a learning investment for you to learn more about your product or about your business. So when you go to the real world that you own the company, so you know which way, to be kung ano yung talagang gusto mong marating, no? Kumbaga, ito kailangan mong matuto talaga na Kasi kala mo, when we start a business, we thought that business is like the same that we're doing before. Because my background, I'm doing events because I'm involved in one organization. So I do a lot of events for charity. So I thought this is the same thing. This is the same
okay.
thing I learned when I in the business right now. So I try to read as many books as we can. I have to learn more. So to start a business, I think you have to start immediately like Elaine. She start at the early age.
Elementary
Yes.
school. I mean,
Yeah, I think most of our, especially right now, I think in the college level, especially on the business management course, I think some of them are starting to build their own business even though on the college through selling goods. Yeah.
That's good. I mean, and for my own experience, starting immediately means getting over the hump or the fear of selling, because if you don't do it, you will be afraid of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't get on that bike, you won't be able to ride it, and you'll still be afraid to get on the bike. So get on it immediately, because selling, even if you're not going into business, folks, even if you're not going into the career of sales, selling is an important skill to have, no matter where you are, no matter what business you're in. Even if you're an accountant, even if you're a nurse, you sell something every day. Okay. So the third tip on our tip box is that passion sells, and we already discussed that. But how about the other one? Offer value-added items or services. Is that possible? I mean, what do you feel about it, Elaine?
Offer value-added services to your clients or your investors. So, in reality, once you close the sale, you shouldn't forget that your buyer or your investor is a long-term relationship. You build a long-term relationship, not just after the sale or after you get your commission. So you have to know that you are here as a real estate broker or realtor to provide quality services on a long-term basis. Not just after a sale. If you get what I mean.
Value added. How about you, Bong?
For me, value added, it's like giving them more discount, giving them more services that what you offer in the contract, greeting them, sending greeting cards during a special occasion.
Wow, you do that?
Yeah, we do that because that's the type. That's a implication that kilala mo pa sila. Or you can also give them a call. Kamusta na yung business no? Ano na nangyayari? Maybe I can help you something. Kumbaga ito yung mga added services na to build relationship. Actually, nakaka-build din ng loyalty.
Yes.
In the same time, kung baka nga nakakuha na sa isang project, eventually they will go back to you.
Or they will give referrals. And recommendations. That's very important.
Wait. I had this experience back when I was in sales. You see, I sold cars.
Okay.
I sold cars before, but I was also a trainer. I knew how to train. So what I did before with a certain company, which I will not mention, is I gave a training spiel for that company. And eventually they bought cars from me. But the training spiel was free. Do you think this is also considered value added?
Yes.
So do we actually do that sometimes? I mean, play on your strengths, kumbaga.
Yeah, me in my field, I usually do that. Usually in some of the event management company, on the first attempt or first meet-up, they usually charge consultation fee.
Yeah.
But me, I didn't charge anything. So what they are inquiring, I just emphasize them what the company will do for their events.
Oh, okay.
So that's one of our value-added tasks. And usually, if we have shows, concerts, or festival, we also offer some early bird discounts. So that's one of our value-added tasks. And then the same time, because our company is also outsourcing company. So usually, if our time is only 9 to 5, we should usually give our time more than that time to fulfill the duty.
All right. Okay. So I think we have a
Yeah.
a question from one of the viewers?
I think we have a bunch of questions and we sorted through them. So here's one from Bogs Ngo. And hi, I work as a cook in a resto in Malate. But I have a background in sales since I sell insurance before. I'd like to ask, can I sell in the stock market as a part-timer? Where should I go? Right. So I guess the question is, he wants to be a stockbroker.
Is it possible? Would you know anything about being a stockbroker? If you don't, we can refer it to a stockbroker.
I think in order for you to sell in stock market, you have to be a licensed stock broker.
Yes, I think
Yes.
Boggs, there is a program you have to go through to become a licensed stockbroker. And don't worry, I think there are some requirements also as to education, but I don't think they're that strict. They're looking more at how you want it. If you really want it, go there, get your interview, start on a program. Many people start off doing a lot of free stuff there, and that's what we call value added, right? But eventually you build your market. Okay, so that's a very good question, actually.
Yeah, I think I have some contacts in the Philippine Stock Exchange.
Go
So I'll look them up and I'll send them to you, Bogs. Thanks for the question.
Yes, we'll send them right to you. Okay, so going back to the tip box, if we have... Okay, the next question on our tip box. Okay. Okay,
Oh.
so we have a question in our... we have another quote in our tip box, okay? So our tip box is... could we show the tip box, please? Just on screen for a while. Okay.
Grow your sales during
grow your sales during unusual hours. I think the tip here is that many people take for granted unusual hours, like the early times in the morning or the late times in the afternoon, late afternoons, like beyond 6 and before 8. Many people disregard these times and they just sell during the regular hours. But is this tip valid for you? Like, especially if you're working?
Yes, for me it's very important. In realty, we work 24/7 because our market is not just here in the Philippines but also abroad. So we work on weekends, holidays, and during nighttime because in the other continent, we're talking to different clients, investors abroad.
When do you go to sleep?
How about you, Bong?
For me,
unusual hours.
Unusual hours is very important. In our experience, I already told my staff that 8 to 9 in the morning, if you're in office base, it's a very important call because that's the time the managers, supervisors sit in their desk and then check their email and then all the requirements. And after 9 o'clock, they will go for everywhere, sales. They will go for any part of the company or what they're doing.
Okay, so we have a phone-in question from Domini of QC, Anno Domini of QC.
Yeah, he's here.
Wow,
live.
nice.
Okay.
So could we patch it in,
Action,
please?
Yeah. Hello, Ano. Do I call him Ano?
Hello, Anno Domini. Hello.
To prove that we are actually live.
Yes, to
we will
prove that
talk
we are.
to
These are
live,
the things that
right?
happen to
Yeah.
live shows right there. Can Anno, are you on the line? Are you still on the line?
Yes. Good morning. It's very interesting show and topic you have this morning.
Uh-oh. Can you speak
Okay.
up? Sorry.
Being a sales as well, and I would like to ask the question, which I'm sure a lot of salespeople also have challenges with. My question is, what are the pitfalls of sales? And what should I watch out for if I was a new sales personnel or if I wanted to venture into a sales business?
Okay, so first of all, let me thank you for calling in.
Thank you very much.
And also thank you for those nice words you gave us. And the question is, what are the pitfalls of sales?
For a newbie.
Yeah, especially for a
first-time
new
salesperson.
All right. How about let's start again with Elaine.
Okay, for a newbie in realty sales, some would think that you are just selling a condominium or a property. But you have to realize that you are selling a service. to your clients or investors.
So many people think it's a product.
Yes,
but
it's a product, but actually it is a service because you are providing their needs. You are their property consultant. So you have to assess what they need as a buyer or as an investor.
Hindi lang benta ng benta. Hindi
It's
lang,
not just kasi they think that sa sales ka puro benta lang yan or sales talk, but actually you are providing the needs of your investors or your clients.
Okay, how about you, Bong?
Actually, same thing with Elaine. In our field right now, siyempre, hindi lang dapat talaga gumawa ng maraming events. Dapat siyempre, masatisfied din yung client mo. Maniwala ka kung ano yung talaga yung gusto niyang mangyari. Na maalala nila even though 18 lang sila, but when they look back on the pictures, siguro 16 na sila, oh, I remember this one. I remember this one na ganito kasaya ito, di ba? Kumbaga, ganun yung kailangan talaga i-push mo talaga yung best mo. Talaga maibigay mo yung needs talaga nila.
Okay, so let's just go through the last 2 slides of the tip box just to show the audience, okay? Just the last 2 slides. Okay, so if you need to know more about our tip box, you can email us for a copy of all the tip boxes we have issued at info@bizwizresources.com or visit our website, bizwizresources.com. And you see the numbers there on your screen. They will be, they're the numbers you can call, and I think my friend Jeff will be on the line to help you. Okay? Now, please indicate your name, of course, where you're located and your contact number, and then an email if possible, so that we can send them to you very easily. Now, just one last question for both of you. Is there anything you want to tell our audience right now, Elaine?
Okay, for newbies or for those who wants to venture into selling, all you have to do is know what product you are comfortable with or what product you believe in. So you have to patronize your product and believe in it.
Do you have any events coming up?
Right now, previously we had the first Pyro Musical competition.
Pyro Musical, I love that one.
Last
Wow, you
March.
organized that?
I'm part of the organizer.
Wow.
We'll be having a next event by next year, the second Pyro Musical competition.
Oh, okay.
We'll look forward to
Wow,
that.
we'll look forward to that. How about you, Bong?
If you want on the field of selling, so the first thing that you do is to love the product or the services that you're selling. Please put the passion. Paniwalayan mo sila na totoo yung sinasabi mo, na hindi to scripted. Di ba? Kasi usually marami dyan script lang di ba? So, marami rin dyan na to prove that you're telling the truth, bisa ginagamit pa nila yung product na ito. Di ba? So, you have to believe on what you're saying, you believe on what the product, and then you have to know also kung ano yung kailangan ng market.
Okay, so before Alvin says his parting words, no,
I have no parting.
I think we have to name a winner.
Yeah. So, Bong, would you like to choose?
Since you're the one giving it away.
So, I think the one with the phone-in question.
Oh, Ano
live
Domini,
phone
please
in-
leave. You can contact us again through the number you saw on screen, and leave your complete details because Bong will be giving you a free gold seat to
Let's go.
Francis Kong on
September 25
September
at
25
SMX Convention Center.
at SMX Convention
What time
Center.
does it start?
It starts 1 to 5.
1 to 5
1 to
p.m.
5.
4 hours of
Yes.
information, of knowledge. Right?
It's a call to personal leadership. It's like from management going to the leadership.
Wow.
So,
which is critical in any business as well, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Alvin, is there anything you would like to add?
No, really, I'm just fascinated by these people. They started real young, and you can really sense the passion.
Yeah.
And they keep emphasizing that it's about passion. So you don't just sell real estate because of the unlimited income potential. You have to want to sell the real estate. You have to love it. And I believe you're buying the properties as well, right? You want one for your own, so that's how much you believe in it, right?
Yeah,
So,
and she started selling when she had white socks on.
yeah, White Sox.
Okay, so remember, sales is not a career, it's a life skill. It is not just a skill that you need for a job. It is a skill you need in life. It is a skill that starts off every business. Anything in business starts with sales. And it is a skill you need to go through, and make your own in order for you to grow in business. Remember, it is not about perfection. It is about connection. I'm Boom San Agustin, and this is SME4.